Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Tai Zen. Welcome to the cryptocurrency market channel. In this channel, we focus on sharing our experiences in the last 10 years in the cryptocurrency market and of how we grew to a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio, and then how you manage it correctly once you get there. All right. So in this video, I want to talk about surrounding yourself with the best people that you can find and the best information that you can find, right? Many of you guys that follow my channel, you guys know that I came from Vietnam as a refugee. I came to America when I was very young, right? And my family grew up very poor in America. We were very poor. We did not have a lot of financial skills. We came from a small fishing village in the southern part of Vietnam. And I lived in the Malaysian refugee camp for a little bit over a year. We came to America. We were too poor, too uneducated, and all that. So I grew up in a poor ghetto environment in a small city called Port Arthur, Texas, right? In the state of Texas. And that area is famous like over 100 years ago because that was the first area where they discovered oil in America, and that's where they drilled the first oil. So that's an oil town. But I did not know a lot about oil when I was living there, so I did not know how to take advantage of the oil industry when I lived there when I was growing up. Instead, I hung around the wrong people, and I ended up, involved in drugs, and I ended up going to federal prison in America for almost 14 years. When I got out, I went in like when I was about 18 years old. I came out when I was about 34 years old, right? And when I came out, I realized one of the biggest lessons I learned in prison was that you have to have friends, you have to have allies, you have to have people that like you. One of the reasons why I still make this channel and still make YouTube videos is not because we make money from the YouTube videos or we make money from selling courses. The vast majority of the income that I make is from trading and investing in the cryptocurrency market, right? Only a tiny percentage comes from selling courses, and so it's so small it's not even worth talking about, right? But one thing I realized is that it's important that if I had to go back in history and start from when I was a teenager again, I would do everything I could to avoid the wrong people. And what I mean by the wrong people is people that are not trying to go in the same direction that I'm going, right? So in the beginning of November, in about a week, right? Less than a week, right? I'm gonna fly to Bali, Indonesia, right, to meet up with Vays. He's a fellow trader of mine. He's a good friend of mine from the city of New York, right? He also has a YouTube channel, right? He is one of the few people in crypto that I respect because he's not a bullshitter, right? There's, he's been broadcasting. He's one of the early broadcasters. We started the first channel to help educate people on how to make money in the cryptocurrency market as in trading and investing. And Vays started the first channel to teach people about the scams to beware of the scams in the cryptocurrency market. And he's also the first legit Bitcoin maximalist, right? Like I made a video about who he was back in like 2016 or something like that, because there were so many bullshitters out there that I had to make a video about Vays and telling people, hey man, if you're gonna listen to somebody about Bitcoin, right, this is a guy that's worth listening to. Okay, so that's how he and I became friends, is after I made that video about him back then. That's how we started to know each other, and we started making contact. We've been knowing each other over the years. Okay, so he has a different way of trading. He has a different way of doing things his way, right? And I have a different way of trading, and he teaches his students a certain way. I teach my students a certain way, okay? He has experience on Wall Street. I have experience on Wall Street. So we have both mutual respect for each other, right? So I'm making this video because I'm gonna go to his financial summit in Bali, in the island of Bali, in the country of Indonesia, right? In a few days here. And I want to make this video to share with you guys why I'm going there. And maybe it'll interest you to go there as well. And also, if you happen to be one of the people that's going there, make sure you reach out to me so we can connect when we're in Bali. You know, I love to connect with the people that follow us over the years and support our channel. So I always love to meet them and talk to them in person, right? So I'm not going there to, you know, we on our team are trading and investing and managing a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio. Okay, so obviously we have enough trading experience over the years, because keep in mind, guys, there's a difference on our channel. I'm not like one of these channels that came into cryptocurrency trading and investing and never had no experience. Most people who come into trading, who started a YouTube channel, they never had any experience in trading stocks, forex, futures, options, or any of that, right? On our team, right, we had lots of experience trading stocks, forex, futures, options already, long before the cryptocurrency market came along. Matter of fact, I had enough experience from that, and I was flying around this, in America to different cities almost every week, coaching people how to trade stocks and forex and futures. All right, before I started this channel. The reason why I started this channel is because I saw so many people getting scammed, and they're doing some of the fucking stupidest goddamn technical analysis and shit that is just a bunch of bullshit, right? So I started this channel to help people learn how to do technical analysis correctly, and I also started this channel to help people avoid the mistakes that I and my team have made in the cryptocurrency market, right? So I'm going to this. When you go to the, you know, when you start getting into the 7, 8, 9-figure portfolios, guys, the problem that you run into is that you don't meet too many traders that are in that arena. So you can talk to a lot of traders that manage a $1,000 portfolio, a $10,000 portfolio, even a $100,000 portfolio. But once you start getting into managing $1 million, $10 million, $100 million, right? The number of people in this world that actually have experience doing that, we're not talking about the people that know how to do it. We're talking about the people that actually manage it and actually have experience doing it and not losing everything is very small. So this financial summit is a summit where Vays is gathering a bunch of big traders. Like on Wall Street, we would call them big traders or large portfolio managers or guys that have a large portfolio. And when I say large portfolio, I'm talking about over $1 million. Like if it's less than $1 million, I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant or anything, you know, but there's not going to be very much that you're going to be able to teach me about trading or investing or growing a $1 million portfolio. Like you have to be several steps above that in order for you to be able to share some experience with me, because I have a ton of experience doing that already. Okay, I've made pretty much every mistake that you could possibly imagine, right? I've lost more money, right, than most people can ever imagine even making. So that's why, in order for me to go to the next level, right, and I'm not going to the next level, when I say going to the next level, I'm not talking about like trading strategies. Like by the time you crack, you know, $3 million, $5 million, $10 million, right, you should already have a solid strategy already figured out, man. Like if you hadn't figured it out by then, that means that you just got there by luck and you ain't gonna keep that money for very long, right? So the fact that we've been able to continually grow our money and grow it in every bull market, and the thing that I'm most proud of is that in 2017, the profits that we took out, we still haven't used it. And then the 2021 profits that we took out, we still haven't used it. It's still there, right? And I don't know when the next bull market is, but I can almost bet that we're still not going to use it, right? Because we've been living off the interest of all our profits since then, right? So when I talk about going to the financial summit that Vays is running in Bali, it's not to learn a new strategy. More importantly, it's to learn the different ways to reduce my taxes, the jurisdictions that allow low taxes, the jurisdictions to set up a business, the jurisdictions to set up our family offices, the jurisdictions to set up our hedge funds, and things like that. So most of the stuff that I'm looking for to help me improve my trading now, the vast majority of it is to do with legal stuff. And it's legal stuff about what? It's about jurisdictions, it's about residencies, it's about visas, it's about citizenships, it's about hedge funds, it's about family offices. It's rare that I ever discuss trading strategy with anyone anymore, except with my students. Like if you guys see me discussing trading with another high-level trader or portfolio manager, it's usually legal stuff. that has to do with managing large amounts of money and how to transfer that money to your kids and to your grandkids in the future. It's rare that you will ever see me talk to another trader. If you see me talking to another trader and you see me talking to them about technical analysis, right, you can bet that that trader that I'm talking to does not manage a big portfolio. Because if he manages a big portfolio, right, we're not going to be wasting time talking about that. There's fucking 1,000 things more important that we need to talk about and figure out besides technical analysis. Like any of the guys that I see that's online still talking about, you know, technical analysis, one, they're not a big trader yet, or they're not managing a big portfolio, or two, they're just helping their students. Okay, they're teaching their students or something. Otherwise, they ain't got time to do that shit. There's a ton more things they got to do that's way more important to help them grow and scale their portfolio. Okay, so if you are managing a portfolio that's bigger than $1 million, like if you're managing a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio, I would highly recommend that you attend the financial summit that Tone Vays is running. Right, I think it's like $9,000 or something like that. Right. And even though I'm his friend, I still pay the same thing, okay? So don't think that just because I'm Tone Vays' friend, I go for free or anything like that. That's not how I roll, okay? If you have friends that when you set up an event and they want to come for free and not pay, you know, that's not a real friend, okay? Like you don't do that to your friends, okay? So I pay just like everybody else. I don't get no discounts, nothing, okay? I even asked him, hey man, can I pay in a different coin, you know, just to fuck with him, you know? And he's like, no, you know, he knew I was fucking with him, right? He goes, nah, man, Bitcoin only, man. You know, so I sent him the Bitcoins, and I'll be going there. And the only reason why I would have made this video earlier to tell you guys about going to the financial summit also, but I hadn't booked my flights because I was still waiting for my lawyers or the people I'm talking to in Dubai to figure out my travel and all this other stuff before I could book the flights to Bali and to Dubai. Okay, so because of that, that's why I made this video kind of late. So when I see Tone Vays, he'll probably jump on my ass for, you know, making this video late. But hey, man, I paid him already a long time ago to go, but I hadn't booked the flights yet until just like a day or two ago. Okay, so I didn't want to make this video and release it and talk about me going to the financial summit that's run by Tone Vays and Mastermind, and go over there with other big portfolio traders and big portfolio managers, and haven't booked my flight yet. So I normally don't like to talk about things until I book my flight. Okay, so I'm going to leave a link to the financial summit that's run by my buddy Tone Vays, right? I know it's kind of last minute, right? But I'm going to put that link under this video, and if you guys have time, go check it out. Obviously, if you have like a $10,000 or $100,000 portfolio, guys, you don't need to be wasting your money on going here to mastermind with other multi-million-dollar traders and investors. You need to focus on growing your portfolio. Okay, you don't need to go and invest $9,000 into something that's too high level for you or that you're not ready for, right? Wait until, I would say that crack at least $500,000. $1 million or higher would be ideal, but if you crack at least $500,000 in your portfolio, then that's when this is worth going to. Because if you learn, you know, you meet the right people, right? There's probably going to be, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 people there, right? If I can meet 1 or 2 people, right, that opens my eyes or helps me see something new that I don't know, that's for me is going to be worth it. Just like I went to one of the events in Texas a long time ago, I met this 19-year-old nerdy kid named Vitalik. I interviewed him, right? And was telling me about this new project that him and Charles Hoskinson was doing called Ethereum, right? And we invested into that, and that completely changed my life, right? So I'm not saying that you're guaranteed to meet someone that's going to change your life there at the financial summit with Tone Vays. I'm not saying that I'm going to guarantee to change your life or Tone Vays is going to change your life, but I can guarantee you that that the people that are there are going to be at higher levels than you can imagine. Okay, so it's definitely worth it. If you're managing a big portfolio, go check it out. And if you are one of our followers and you're going there, right, let me know so that we can meet up over there. All right. The other thing too is this. I'm gonna put the link to the financial summit below this video, right? and there's no affiliate links and none of that. All right, he's my buddy, right? He's not paying me to make this video. He didn't ask me to make this video, right? I just know that if you want to play at the next level, you got to be around guys that's playing at the next level. That's simple as that. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and I'll also put a link to Tone Vays' Twitter underneath here. So if you have a question about it, you can contact. Don't ask me, okay? How to register for his event? Don't waste my time. Don't ask me. I'm just telling you, I'm going there, and it's worth going to. If you want to go there, sign up for yourself and go there, right? Or contact Tone directly and ask him how to register or how to get there, right? But other than that, please do not contact me about his event. Contact him about his event, okay? Thanks for watching this video, and make sure that you follow me on Twitter at HeyTaiZen, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in a future video. Thank you.